I have done many things this season, but it may come as a surprise to you all that I am still yet to visit the end. You see, I may have built a rather impressive looking storage system, and while it's not quite finished, I've also managed to construct an absolutely mega pyramid. We also have the Guardian Farm, which was no small project, the Double Pumpkin Farm, Villager Trading Hall, Skeleton Spawner. I even have an Elytra and a rather obscene amount of shulker boxes. And yet despite all of this, I haven't visited the end. Not once. Not once! I've bought all the stuff I have. And if for some reason you haven't been able to guess by the rather dramatic build-up, in today's episode, we're going to visit the end. So to get started, I've done a small amount of work off camera to locate the nearest stronghold, and then on the nether roof, create a path and another nether portal so I've got easy access between my base and the end. And they're surprisingly not too far apart. But aside from adding a couple of torches in this first room, that's literally all I've done. This might, however, make you wonder that if I've been able to achieve all of this and get all of these shulker boxes and a pair of wings without ever having to visit the end, then why do we need to visit the end now? Fantastic question. After the last episode, when I built a giant storage system and came up with an idea as to what I was going to fill the rest of this ginormous space with, which, for those of you who missed it, is Hermitcraft themed builds and farms, it got me thinking, how am I meant to bring all of the items from the other themed builds and farms I'm going to create into the storage system? Speaking from a technical point of view here, you can't just use water transport or hopper lines like I've done in the storage system, because if it's over long distances, then the items can despawn, or they'll just stop in the hoppers when the chunks aren't loaded, and it can cause all manner of other problems, meaning that the items will just never reach the storage system at all. Now, it would be possible to use these methods by using chunk loaders, but these, as you can probably tell by the name, keep all of the chunks loaded, which means the entire pyramid, all of this space, would be loaded at all times, and that would just create lag and just wouldn't be fair on the other members of the server. And after an incredibly long time of trying to work out this problem in my head, which is partly the reason why this video is so late compared to my other uploads, I have come up with a solution. And that solution comes with good and bad news. The bad news is that sadly, there's no easy way to transport items automatically from somewhere out there to inside of here. The good news, however, is that I realised that with one of these, you can move lots of items quite quickly. And with that in mind, I made some improvements to the big guy behind us. Mumbo has famously said for a long time that he only has 2 brain cells. However, I learned that this is not actually quite the case. See, if we come down here and take a look inside Mumbo's brain, turns out it's actually full of redstone. And if you take a shulker box of random items and give that box of items to Mumbo, Mumbo will take that shulker box of items and he'll have a good old think about it, and because, you know, he just loves sorting things and sorting systems, he'll sort all those items for you. He'll take them all out of the shulker box and send them around the sorting system to work out where they're meant to go. And then, just like magic, he'll hand the shulker box, empty and ready to go, right back to you. So the grand plan is that the new builds that we're going to create, we can use shulker-based storage systems, and then once the shulkers are full, we can bring them to Mumbo, and he can sort them into the glorious sorting system for us behind us. It also means that if we've got shulkers full of random junk after we've been out adventuring, we can give those to Mumbo to sort out as well. Is that a tree? Yep, that's a tree, all right. What on earth has gone on here? Clearly, one of the other members has been watching too much Hermitcraft, and I've decided to bring it to the server. Ooh, we've got a little present situation going on here. Yorkie Sawmill, love you, enjoy your saplings. Oh, nice! Excuse me, everyone, while I just cut this thing down for a moment. Chopping wood, chopping wood, chopping. Oh, what? Oh, of course. There's going to be dirt blocks in there as well for each tree that he's planted. Oh, dear. Well, this is annoying. Hopefully, I managed to get all of the wood chopped out, especially in those thicker sections, and that's not just going to be like a floating bush. Anyway, that's more than enough dilly-dallying. It's about time that we headed off to the end. Or, well, the stronghold first and then find our way to the end. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is find the end room. Now, I don't know if there's like a specific technique for doing this, so apologies if you're all watching this incredibly frustrated with me. It comes out like into a ravine. I'm just putting a few torches down so that I know that I've been this way, but I'm pretty confident, being aware it's come out, that this is not the direction we need to be going. I'm just going to play those clips for you again, take in the surroundings, remember it. Also remember I said this is not the place that we need to be going, and this is the first location that I visited. I'll leave you to enjoy the rest. Just going to ignore the horrible zombie noises and head to the other end of the corridor now. See what we can find. I torch this is a dead end. Yep. And then we've got down here, which looks promising, but also dark and eerie, and then also a dark room this side. Maybe we'll check out this way first. I don't think I've actually ever explored a stronghold on my own before. It's a bit of... Oh, a chest. Fun. The greatest loot of all time is, of course, a loaf of bread. Ooh, I see torches here. Has someone been here before? Ooh, another chest. More bread. Maybe someone else has visited this one before. Or can torches just appear in strongholds? Is that a thing? These things are actually like a literal maze. It's like we found a whole nother... These are actually a lot bigger than I anticipated. Okay, I've made it back to this thing. The only way I think I've not been now is down here. We've got another funny staircase. Oh! Oh, that's cool! There's a library. Ooh, chest. Sharpness 3, power... That's a good book as well! I didn't even know these were a thing. I don't really want to get caught in the cobwebs, though. Are there spiders in here? Is that a thing? And then there was a ladder at the back, so I'm going to go check out the ladder. More bookshelves. Okay, this is still cool, though. I like this. Nice little, Oh! Chest. Awesome. Books. Actually, I've just realised those books are actually... That saves me making books. I should take those other books as well. In fact, this whole thing is full of bookshelves. Oh my god, guys, you would not believe what just happened. Like a whole swarm of like librarian zombies just came in and they just took all of the bookshelves right while I was here. Weirdest thing though, they just left this shulker box that just happens to be named my name, full of books and bookshelves. So I guess it would be rude not to, really. I'm just lighting up the place. Looks a bit dull, if I'm honest. A bit dreary. Okay, and then what we got in this way? We've got more... Ooh, like a weird plinth. What on earth is this? This is back to the weird plinth. I did know that, by the way. I wasn't just walking around in a circle unknowingly. Oh. Now maybe I am. I'm in a room with another weird plinth. Oh. Well, that's fairly conclusive. I think we've got to go back this way. Okay. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, that made me panic. That made me panic. Oh, you scared me. Okay, new tactic. I'm going to actually head outside of the stronghold to see if I can try to find some other ways in. Oh, hello. This looks promising. We've got like a big cube-like thing. Oh, that could be... There is light down there, though. Okay, here goes. Oh. Hey, see, look, there's a torch down there. Oh my god! Haha! We found it! We found it! Okay, so before I actually activate this and visit the end, I think what I need to do is work out a way to get back. It looks like the room joins up to this staircase, so maybe we can just kind of fill this bit in a bit. Put some mossy stuff in there too, keep it consistent. Yeah, that looks a bit better. And then where does this staircase come out then? Because it looks like we've been down here already, which is even more funny because that means I was closer than I... No! No way! Oh, that's demoralising. It's so close to the portal already. You literally come down and it's here. That is ridiculous. What do? Do I just... Ah, okay. Seems simple enough, right? I did bring enough with me, didn't I? Oh, good, yeah. Whew. My reading has served me well. Ooh. Oh, that was cool. Okay, moment of truth. Here goes. Woo! Why have I not got an achievement? Oh, no, I did. I did. My screen was just hidden. Ha-ha! We made it to the end. I think it's about time that we went and got ourselves some elytra and shulker boxes. And despite being pre-warned by the rest of the server that trying to find an end city that hadn't already been raided was almost impossible, I was lucky enough to find my first city in a matter of minutes. And I don't just mean it's the first city I came across that hadn't been raided, it was literally the first city I came across. Okay, first things first, let's go get ourselves an elytra. Okay, gotta go and get the guy on the top of the boat first. Oh, gotta mind the shots. Oh, about this way. Okay. Okay. Okay, go. I think we got him. We got him. Yeah, nice. Now, if I remember rightly, there's one on the back. Yeah, here, look, on the back wall. Oh, you see? Memory's kicking in. We're gonna do fine. Take this guy out nice and quick. Oh, that's annoying. I'll have to go get those. Geronimo! Hopefully we can find it. Oh, here we are. Oh, one. Okay. And that should just leave this guy in here. Nice. One more in the way between us and another elytra. Oh, that's so annoying. Hopefully he's just, like, not too far away. And that leaves the ship down and just the shulkers to go. After several hours of raiding several end cities, I have managed to gather a pretty serious amount of loot. I mean, check this out, and this isn't even the exciting box, this is just the stuff I managed to accumulate from the chests that I found. The real magic happens here! We have 4 elytra, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just over 5 stacks of shulker shells. That there, just those 4 stacks, that's like what? Literally 128 shulker boxes? I mean, we've really hit the mother load on the shulker front. I mean, this hopefully will be able to supply our shulker storage systems for, well, for a lot of builds. And then, of course, we also gathered a ton of end rods, some gold, some iron, and, of course, the dragon heads. 128 shulker boxes. Madness. This is madness. It's fair to say I'm very happy with the loot that we've managed to gather. And I'm also very happy to say it's time that we headed out of the end. And that almost brings us to the end of today's episode. But before I sign off, I'd just like to say thank you to Turkey Twizzle, who's filled in another, well, almost another huge section of the pyramid, as you can see right behind me. This has, however, made me realise 2 things. The first is that in all of the progress that I've shown you of the pyramid, that recently in the last few episodes, I haven't really shown me making any effort on the pyramid, just progress that's been made by other people. And the second is that I only ever show the walls being filled in for the pyramid, but not where I actually get this obscene amount of sandstone that's needed to complete this project from. So I think we should go and rectify those things. What you can see before you right now is the desert where I've been stealing all of the sandstone from. This is in a completely separate location far away from my base, so as to not destroy any of the natural landscape below the surface. And if I fly up a little bit higher, you can see that we have been spending a serious amount of time just taking sand and sandstone from this area. And to give you a real idea of just how much we've taken, what you can see right now, is the same area before we started removing all of the blocks. And I think it's fair to say you can see the level of effort that has gone into this. This entire area has been completely deconstructed. In addition to the content you guys are seeing in my videos, I also have been laying sections of the pyramid wall myself, and not only that, I actually do a lot of the sandstone collection, so I would say about 90% of the blocks that the other server members have laid in the pyramid walls, I've actually come here to collect. So I visit this location on the actual server, I do loads of mining, fill up a bunch of shulker boxes, take them back to the pyramid, and then the guys just come and grab a shulker box as and when they feel like it, and start adding to the walls. To be super clear here, I am not, I repeat not, discrediting any of the efforts made by any other members of the server. I am simply stating that I'm not leaving the rest of the server to build my base. And on that very note, I'm going to leave you with, in my opinion, one of the most satisfying time lapses I've ever made, of me just clearing a huge area of sandstone.